Leaders of European Union countries just wrapped up an emergency summit in Brussels. They vow to stay together even if Britain leaves the EU. The meeting was held without Britain's leader, who was told to leave. Charlie Daggett is outside the Houses of Parliament in London, where the heated Brexit debate continues. Charlie, good morning.
Good morning. Prime Minister David Cameron staked his career on staying in the EU. Not only was he sent packing from Brussels, he had to face the music here in Parliament, while the EU discussed the future without the UK. Europe's heavy hitters came to play ball in Brussels this morning, but for the first time in more than 40 years, Britain's on the other team. Even the president of tiny EU member Lithuania made that clear.
Today is about us, what we are going to do, about our unity.
Back in Parliament today, Prime Minister David Cameron was desperately pushing for British unity.
There were people who have a deep sense of patriotism on both sides of the argument. I also agree with him. It's time for people and our country to come together.
German Chancellor Angela Merkel said if Britain's going, the sooner the better, and it shouldn't be allowed to cherry-pick the parts of the EU membership it liked. Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte offered more backhand support, saying yes, the UK had collapsed politically, monetarily, constitutionally, and economically, but for those reasons it should be out of the question to demand Britain act right away. Alone and isolated, the UK is under threat of an internal breakup, too. Scottish First Minister Nicola Sturgeon is in Brussels and on a mission to keep Scotland in Europe. Scots voted overwhelmingly to remain in the EU, something Scottish EU Parliament member Alan Smith reiterated in a rousing speech.
Scotland did not let you down. Please, I beg you, chers collègues, do not let Scotland down now.
In addressing Parliament, the Prime Minister told British politicians that keeping this country together was of paramount importance. And for Scotland to remain engaged in Europe, Scotland and the UK should speak as one.
All right, Charlie Daggett in London, thank you.